Vegetarians and vegans are usually lumped together. What exactly separates the two? Are the differences greater than the similarities? And is vegetarianism really a healthy, moral way of living? Let's find out. Hi, it's Emily from Bite Size Vegan, and welcome to another Vegan Nugget. Something I find interesting is that if you tell someone you're vegetarian, they're usually okay with it. But tell them you're vegan, and suddenly you're a militant, extremist, Teva-wearing, tree-hugging whack job covered in animal tattoos. The basic difference between vegans and vegetarians is that veganism means abstaining from all animal products, byproducts, and methods of exploitation, while vegetarianism simply means abstaining from meat while still consuming dairy, eggs, and honey, and wearing silk, down, wool, and sometimes leather. While vegetarianism is usually portrayed as a healthy, animal-friendly way of living, the truth is it's crueler than meat eating, and arguably more unhealthy. Let's address health first and then move on to the moral aspects. Dairy, eggs, and honey are not only extraordinarily unhealthy food choices, but also really unnatural ones. Try to think of another animal who, once weaned from their own mother, goes to suckle from the teat of another species. It's just not meant to be. And if you do suckle directly from another species, you probably need help outside of my expertise. And how natural is it to eat the menstruation of another animal, or their vomit? Now, aside from how unnatural it is, dairy consumption is linked to a slew of medical conditions, including heart disease, obesity, clogged arteries, diabetes, osteoporosis, arthritis, a variety of cancers, and more. Dairy is loaded with fat, cholesterol, sugar, and not to mention all of the fun bonuses that come from our modern dairy industry, including antibiotics, growth hormones, and pus. Oh yes, I said pus. Check out this video for some more details about what exactly is in your food. Now let's address the moral aspects of vegetarianism. One of the most cruel meat products that even some meat eaters refuse is veal. What many people don't realize is that the calves used for veal are the stolen children of dairy cows, and that consuming dairy directly supports the veal industry. I'm gonna let vegan activist Gary Yourofsky elaborate a little more on the ethical implications of vegetarianism.
It is not an animal-friendly lifestyle when you support the dairy industry. In fact, if you ask me to rank cruelty to animals, and I don't like to because it's all unjust, but the dairy industry is the worst industry on this planet. You have mother cows being raped every year to impregnate them. You have their babies being stolen every year, 3 to 7 years. You have machines being hooked up to their udders, to their breasts 3 times a day to suck them dry. Then you send them to the slaughterhouse when they can't produce milk anymore. So this is what vegetarians support. They support the oppression, the enslavement of hens in the egg industry. Even if it is a cage-free, free-range farm, when the hens stop laying enough eggs after 2 to 3 years, you don't get a free stay. You get sent off to the slaughterhouse. Vegetarians wear leather and silk and wool. They consume honey. I'm still trying to figure out how vegetarianism is considered an animal-friendly lifestyle, because it's not. Now, as I say all this, if you're using that as a stepping stone, I don't care how you get to veganism, just sooner rather than later. And I have to be fair. I don't want to be an Al Gore type of politician, bullshitter. I went vegetarian for a year before I became vegan. But I want to put this out there. Like most vegetarians, I was not aware of the dairy and the egg industries. If I had known then what I know now, and I wasn't going to become vegan all at once, I would have stopped eating dairy and eggs first. Then I would have taken meat out at the end.
It's true that many of us use vegetarianism as a stepping stone to veganism. But if the goal is to reduce the amount of cruelty in our diet, or even to increase our health, we're really missing the mark here. A vegetarian diet is still one composed of incredibly unhealthy animal byproducts and severe animal suffering. Dairy and eggs support the same torture, cruelty, and slaughter that the meat industry does, only the suffering of the animals involved is more prolonged than those raised for meat alone. You can get more information about this topic and the subjects related to it in my free ebook, which is linked below, or in any of these videos. Please share this video around to help inform vegetarians and potential vegetarians. Many of us, including me, started there because we didn't know any better. And be sure to hit the subscribe button down there for more awesome vegan nuggets. Here at Bite Size Vegan, I address all aspects of veganism and always in around 5 minutes. Now go live vegan, not vegetarian, and I'll see you soon. I do love hugging trees, and I have owned some Tevas. I can't cover all my tattoos at once.